Alrighty guys, so what's up and welcome back to another video. In today's video, as you guys can see, we are back at it again with another review. And in today's review, we are going to be doing our first ever airport review on the channel, which is going to be Arrival's Bristol Airport, as you guys can see by the title and thumbnail. Now this thing is massive, so that is why I'm in the studio, because my Wi-Fi can't even publish it to the game, publish it to Roblox, because every time I try to publish it to Roblox, it just always gives me an error because, well, my Wi-Fi doesn't even have a meg up, so that's probably why. But yeah, sorry about that. Sorry that I'm not usually in Roblox with the epic developer review or developer camera, kinda, if you know what I mean. But let me go ahead and exit out of that. There, now it's full screen. Now that looks even better. And oh my gosh, my cat is being so loud. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right on with today's review. Alright, so to start things off, let's talk about the scenery. So as you guys can see here, there is a little car park area where you can park your car, but Row Aviation flights, oh my gosh, do not typically use cars, so it's just really there for scenic purposes. And then we have a lot, like probably 200 locations to park your car, or parking lot, a huge parking lot, and then really just some trees. Some more trees, some more trees, and then some more trees, and then also some more trees if you guys have not yet guessed. And then over here by the airport there are these little kind of tankers. They're probably like holding fuel or something like that. But yeah, that's really it scenery wise. There isn't a lot of scenery at this airport, which I really do not like. Like as you guys can see here, there's just a lot of just open land and literally nothing here. The clouds do not come standard with this, by the way. I bought these clouds off of somebody else, so do not be expecting those clouds if you do purchase this airport. But let's move on to the interior. Alright, so for the interior is actually very, very detailed and nice. So this is the big check-in area. There's like probably over 10 check-in desks, so you will not be running low on those. And then a little restaurant right here, and then this would be the arrivals area. There's basically just a lot of baggage claims here, and then stairs, which the stairs do not look the best. There isn't even rails on them, but I mean, oh well. And then a lot of free space over here that could be better, but I mean, it's okay. And then some toilets, of course, that look very epic. And then some sinks, and then once you get checked in, you would go up here to the departures. Your journey starts here, and then there's a coffee shop with pink and purple couches, which I'm not a fan of. And then there is a fast track security place where like your first class passengers or your high rank passengers can go through instead of having to go through this big huge line over here. But over here there is like probably like 15 scanners. There is like a lot of scanners. But yeah, once you go through the fast track, this is literally the way to go out to the main, I would say, airport area, with the gates and the lounge and the gate desks, which we will cover in a minute. And then over here is just some empty cases if you wanted to put like books on them, or duty free, or etc. But yeah, once you check into security, I don't know why there's a random one right there, that's interesting. You would come over here, and then so this is the international arrivals. There's just a little place where your passengers would come in, I think, if I'm right. And then right here is also another, I don't even know. Oh, this is where, yeah, your passengers would, hold on, I'm getting myself lost. So passengers, I think, would come in here. Actually, no, they wouldn't. I don't know what this area is for. I have no idea. This airport is so big, I don't know what half the things are for. And then over here is a staircase to the second floor. Actually, let's take a look at the second floor first. So there's a restaurant right here, which looks pretty nice. and then some more seating over here, and then over here is just some more seating, and then there used to be an elevator right there, but I think the developer removed it because it wasn't their elevator, and it was from a different developer, which I didn't have a license to, so they just removed it because there would constantly be a big alert on my screen that says user does not own a license to this elevator, blah 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 blah. So yeah, I just removed it, and there's some more seating, and then another upper crust restaurant, and then another restaurant over here, and then some gates, and some more seating, and then a Burger King, which is epic. Oh yes. Yes, he's even dabbing. That is, why did I dab in 2020? I really regret that. I am sorry. Oh, please do not unsubscribe. I am very, truly sorry for dabbing in 2020. That is my bad. I shall never dab again. And then another, Frank and Benny's restaurant. And then a lounge, which I think is supposed to be this, because this says lounge. But there's a wall over here, so that's interesting. And then, so yeah, some seating over here, and some more seating over here, which looks very, very nice. Oh my gosh, my game keeps lagging because of just how big this airport is and how many parts there is. But I didn't lag, it's just my Wi-Fi isn't good enough to upload this to Roblox. But I think that's all for the second floor. Let's go down to the first floor. Alright, so heading down to the first floor, there is a lot of seating down here, where your passengers could just wait for their flight to be ready to board, and etc. And then an empty shop over here, food to go. Oh, that looks nice. And then a lot of seating actually over here. And then a lot of empty spaces where you could add your own stores, and then some seating over there, and then really nothing. The downstairs is actually very, very plain, which I do not like, but it gives you more room for creativity to add whatever you wanted to add to this airport. And now we are on the second floor again. Let's go ahead and go down to the first, and then there's some gates over here with some lines, and then a gate desk, and then the same for this and this. And that's really, I think, it. And then there's a little, this looks like customer service or information booth. I guess that's what you could call it, or stand. I don't know what you would call it. I'm not from whatever country this is in, because I'm from the USA, or I'm from America. So I don't know what that is. But that's really it for the downstairs. There really isn't much to it except a lot of seating and a few shops that aren't really finished, like this one you can't even get in, and it's just that. There actually isn't one finished shop. So definitely the upstairs is a lot more completed and better than the downstairs if you do not want to add your own stuff. If you want to add your own stuff, it works out perfectly. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the exterior. Alright, so the exterior of this airport just looks amazing. Like, there's little details all around it in the front, and just look at this. It just looks literally beautiful. Like, the roof, I think, is like amazing. It's glass, and it just looks so cool. And it's just so highly detailed. Like, wow. I think the developer said it took him like a year or two, or a year. Like, I know it was more than a year to make this airport, so that just shows how detailed this airport is. And then there is a lot of taxi lines, which are awesome. And then of course the big runway, and then some aprons with some floodlights. But there isn't any gates. Like, I don't think you would be able to use a jetway because there's no like openings in the airport, and the aprons, they might be too far out for a jetway to reach it. And that's why there's like doors down here so that your passengers can just like come out these doors, and then what I would do is use a bus and then transport them to, like, if your plane was over here or something, or like over here, or yeah, I would just use a bus. But since there's like no way of using a gate unless you really wanted to, which will take some customizing, of course. But yeah, and then there's even some taxiway signs, which looks so cool. And then of course some approach lights, not these blue things, but then these. And then, yeah, these looks really cool. And then, last but not least, there is a cruise brick. So that is pre-installed, so you do not have to add your own. And as I said, these clouds are not included with the airport. I bought them off of someone else, so do not be expecting those if you do want to purchase. And then these lights also look super cool. Oh yeah, and then a little inside of this. It's not very much detailed, probably because, not probably, but because you're not going to use it. Like, I don't see why you would use it, because you can't board your passengers from up here unless you literally wanted them to free fall down, which you're gonna get sued, buddy, if you would do that. But yeah, this is where the elevator was. It would like be from here to here, and that's how you would get your passengers up and down. But yeah, that's why it's not very much detailed, and I can understand, because you're not going to use it. This is really just for looks on the exterior, hence why it's not detailed on the exterior. But yeah, I think that's really it for the interior, exterior, and scenery. Now, last but not least, let's move on to the price. So the price, it is expensive, let me just say that, unless you have, like, of course, like $300 that you're wanting to spend on airports and airplanes and tech and etc. But the price, I don't think he does Robux, unless you offered him like 30,000, which I don't know if he would even take that, because he said he strictly does not need Robux, so he does not take it. But the price is $45 US. So I would definitely say only buy this. Like, as I said in the last review, only buy this if you're going to use it, because you're going to need to use it a lot to get your money's worth. And it's not, like, a lot of airports are overused these days. This airport is not. It's exclusive because there's not a lot of people who are willing to pay 45 bucks for an airport, and it's also very high quality, so I think it's worth the money. But yeah, if you have 45 bucks and you're looking for a great airport to buy that is huge and highly detailed and doesn't lag a lot, this would be your perfect match. It's huge, it's detailed, of course, and it does not lag a lot unless you have a potato computer, which I'm sure a lot of people do not, or hopefully do not. But yeah, that is going to wrap up my review on Arrivals Bristol Airport. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, that big magical red button under today's video, and turn on post notifications so that you never miss out on another review, because there will be another review next week, and it will be an aircraft, since I'm switching between aircraft and airports. So yeah, next week will be an aircraft, and I will reveal what that aircraft will be later, like in a few days or so. And make sure to leave a comment down below on what airport/tech, aircraft/tech you would like me to review in the next review. And until next time, bye guys. Also, thank you so much for watching.